Do you want to make more money from your sales efforts? Sure, we all do. My name is David Duford at davidduford.com, and today I'm going to talk about how to overcome the frustration of not getting the results you want out of whatever it is that you're selling. And I bet I have a pretty good feeling why you're not getting your results. So today I'm coming at you with some suggestions on how to turn around a sinking ship, one in which you're passionate about whatever it is that you're selling, but you're not happy with the results. And I'm going to convey some wisdom based off of recruiting more than 1,000 insurance agents since 2013, and what I have learned about dealing with agents who are frustrated and not getting the insurance sales results that they have. My experience in life, as well as in recruiting and training agents, is that pretty much everybody has the same problems. There is the Pareto Principle, otherwise known as the 80-20 rule, meaning that 80% of your problems come from 20% of the issues, meaning that there's always a few things in a commonality between everybody that causes people to fail or struggle and just not get anywhere. What I'm hoping to do for you today is to hone in on what really matters in the sales arena and teach you an important lesson in order into looking into what you're doing right now and to judge if you really are doing the best job that you can. So what is the number one reason why salespeople of any stripe or profession or industry struggle with their sales results? The number one reason, absolute number one, is activity. A lack of activity. You see, insurance sales in general, while sales skills matter and what and how you say certainly matters, none of that matters unless you are actually seeing the people. You are actually running sufficient number of presentations. And my experience has been the vast majority of salespeople fail miserably at maximizing their actual in-person or over the phone presentations to new prospects. Without activity, sufficient activity, you will not see the results that you want. There is a sense of randomness, some more than others, depending on what you're selling, and getting results. You cannot control the results. However, you can control the process. And the biggest component of the process of selling is seeing the people. It is being activity driven. The solution for many of my insurance reps has been to focus on one thing, and that's 15 presentations a week. In the insurance business, at least, that's the magic number. It's been agreed upon by many people who have come before me that have trained reps and understand what their shortcomings are. That magical number 15, for whatever reason, tends to smooth things out and give results more consistently. And right now, if you sell insurance or anything other for that matter, if you're not getting at least 15 face-to-face presentations or over-the-phone presentations with people who agree to a presentation, qualified, cold-called, lead generation, doesn't matter to me, then you're not giving yourself enough at-bats to make this thing work. And even if you've got the best up-to-date sales training methods and skill sets, it only helps to a certain extent. There are outliers who do really well or work really interesting sales and marketing systems that qualify their clients out so they have a much higher than normal closing ratio. But I'm just going to assume you're just a salesperson like me and you're working a basic lead or you're cold calling. So if you're not hitting 15 appointments a week, this is the most important lesson. You can turn this video off, stop everything besides prospecting, and make 15 appointments happen. You're getting 5, get to 15. You're getting 10, get to 15. You have 14, get to 15. That is what you need to do first and foremost. Only after you have consistently hit your magic number 15 appointments each week should you really concern yourself too much with what you're saying and how you're saying your sales script. In other words, how well your sales skills are. Yes, sales is not just a numbers game. I get it. It is, but it isn't. We can't be complete morons in front of the prospects. And there are some things that we say as prospects that will kill the deal if we don't have some sort of strategy and execute on that strategy. I just think that an inordinate amount of energy spent on becoming really good in person as a salesperson without having the activity behind it is a lost cause. You're winning the battle, I guess, but you're losing the war. You got to win the war because that's what matters the most. So don't spend too much time getting absolutely perfect with your sales skills. Certainly follow the script you're given, the process you're taught. Don't change it all that often. If you have the luxury of getting into a business like the insurance business where people have been successful many times over, just follow what the general consensus is on what makes a successful sales presentation. Don't overthink it. And then focus your efforts on maximizing your activity. What really happens in the game of sales is that you get better by application. You can only do so much role playing, rehearsing scripts, preparing and understanding your product, but nothing teaches like experience. And I don't believe that old tired out phrase that, smart people learn from their mistakes and geniuses learn from other people's mistakes. Yeah, that sounds good, but the truth is the best lessons I've learned are because I've failed miserably. And you should embrace failure because nothing teaches anything better than just that. Certainly learn when you can and not make mistakes, but then again, don't be too upset if you have to make mistakes. It ends up making you better as long as you don't make the mistake again. You learn the first time around, and you really absorb responsibility for why it happened and make sure it never happens again. So yeah, basically the bottom line is you're just not doing enough. Why are you not doing enough? I don't know. Prospecting sucks, right? You got to go talk to people that tell you to go to hell, hope you get cancer, threaten to kill you. I know I've had all that stuff before. It's not that abnormal if you've been in sales long to get rejected. A lot of you listening to this are probably new. Maybe you've struggled with different things and you're wondering, yeah, I hear all this stuff. Well, guess what? We all do, okay? You just got to get over it. There's no magic skill here. You just got to suck it up. This is an emotionally jarring job. And the paradox of this is that the vast majority of people you'll talk to are going to be dismissive of you. But who cares? Because all you need are a couple of people as a percentage, whatever those percentages are for your business, to make this work. Because the return on that investment of time is going to be substantial and outpaces all the rejection that you experienced. So that's probably what your problem is. Just kind of hesitant, frustrated, unmotivated. Well, I don't know what to tell you to get motivated. Just do it. Shut up. Last thing here, how do you do more? Real simple. You figure out what your gap is, and then you execute more on your strategy that you already have. I hope you have a strategy. If you're in sales, you should have a prospecting strategy. You should have some idea of how many door knocks or phone calls it takes to get an appointment. And then it's really simple to extrapolate from there. If it takes 10 knocks to get a presentation and you're doing 50 presentations, there are 5 presentations a week and you want to get to 50, you got to do 100 more knocks a week. So figure out how you're going to do 100 more knocks a week. That, in other words, that's 20 knocks Monday through Friday. So fit them in with the other 10 that you're doing. So you need to do 30 knocks a day. If that means you got to work later, so be it. That's the price to be successful. You got to sacrifice some things in life if you want to have inordinately levels of success. That's what everybody who's successful will tell you. They don't do anything magic. They just do more of it consistently over a long period of time. So extrapolate what your numbers are. Are you not doing numbers? Then start doing your numbers now. Figure out what your averages are, and then set some basic daily goals. You don't have to get crazy. You don't have to think, what am I going to do over the next year? If you know that in order to get a presentation, it takes 20 phone calls, then all you need to do is 60 phone calls a day. This is called being process-oriented. That's going to boost you up to your presentation activity. Will you always get that? No. Sometimes you'll do better than that. But generally speaking, the average should hold over time. And you should get better as you get more skill and you're in the field more too as well and do better. So get a plan of action and track your results daily, not weekly or monthly. Daily is the most important. You want to make sure every day you complete your day in the field that you measurably have increased or have hit your goals on a daily basis, because that is daily goals hit add up to an annual goal hit. And it's likely in every business the production and the income follows from those daily efforts. So I hope you got some value out of this. Get to work, see the people, stop complaining. Yes, we all experience the same thing. And hold yourself accountable. Don't live lives of quiet desperation where you're in another frustrated sales job and you're not getting anywhere, or if you chase this silver bullet and find this new thing on the grassy knoll across the bridge that'll be a better deal for you. Take the opportunity you have right now and run with it. Do something with it. And hold yourself accountable. Raise yourself to the next level. The opportunity is right in front of you. Take it or don't. David Duford here at davidduford.com. Thanks for listening.